Right, welcome back to another Outlying Wainwright adventure. And today we're in Hawkshead to pick up a couple on the West Bank of Windermere, Claife Heights and Latterbarrow, which are on this ridge here. Dave Hewitt's back, hiking biking. Check out his channel, new one there. Good to see it. He's even got merchandise prints, so he probably sells them on his shop. Anyway, hi, parked up at Hawkshead car park. Saturday morning, £8 for 24 hours. Don't think we'll need that, like, but do a bit for the community, I suppose. But anyway, apparently it's a fairly easy path, quite well walked. These two fells, a couple hundred metres each, 6 point something miles or so. But yeah, we're going to go to Claife Heights first. But yeah, we should get a view over Windermere for pretty much the whole route. So anyway, let's go. Right, so that's looking back at Hawkshead. So just walked over the bridge, up the obvious road track, and there's a gate, public footpath marked sign, and yeah, this will take us in the direction of the call. You can do either one of these first, Latterbarrow or Claife Heights. We're choosing to do Claife Heights, I think, first, just because it's a little further away. And yeah, comfortable. You might notice I forgot my hat and I've just realised, so I'm not going to go back for it. Alright, so very comfortable walking just here. Good to have Dave back. We've got some roadworks. Must be a well-worn track, this one. Cheers, Dave. It's, I think it's probably going to be one of the most popular fells we'll have done on the Outlying. Latterbarrow in particular. I've seen a few videos on this one, and there's always several people on the summit. Claife Heights not so much, because there's a lot of tops in this ridge line on the west bank of Windermere. So it's starting to open up now. It's a good chunk of the ascent done already, like I say, just a couple of 100 metres, but here's a lake in the Lake District that nobody sees very often. This is Esthwaite water, just in between Coniston and Windermere. It's a little hidden gem. Very popular. I mean, I have drove through this area before, and yeah, on a weekend it's banging busy. I think they do some water sports down there as well. But brings me on to an idea that I've had for the channel going forward, and I've attempted to do a lap of the 10 most popular lakes in the Lake District. Dave said he's going to join us for them. But just thinking Windermere is going to be a bit of a challenge. It's 12 miles long, so 24 miles, but nigh on 30 miles around, I would say. So that might be a 1 or 2 day hiking trip for next summer probably, because I don't fancy wild camping in the winter. Incidentally, it's Saturday, and yeah, temperature certainly has dropped, and apparently we're still going to get northern lights tonight as well. So what's that, 4th or 5th time this year? They don't really interest me, to be fair. It's just lights in the sky, big deal. But yeah, be nice to see once in my life. So we've just seen a new animal I haven't seen before, pine marten, just run up that tree there. Incidentally, I was talking about pine martens with somebody the other day. I thought they were a bird. Sounded like a bird's name. But anyway, we're just coming up to our right turn, which is along here somewhere. Right, so that's the end of the track. Nothing really to report, just a shot of Esthwaite water really, but well signposted here. Wherever you need to go. Hawkshead 2 miles back that way, so that's how far we've came. You can go to the ferry this way, and we are going this way because Claife Heights is just over yonder this way. So we wanted an out and back really to Claife Heights, but then we're going to be heading, I think, this way to Latterbarrow in the end. A lot of construction work. Done a good job on this path, like. I thought it would have been done years ago, to be fair, because I thought this area would be quite well walked and popular with tourists. But looks like the good path ends here. We're turning left just here. Like I say, it's best just to plot a route on routeplotter.com. It's one I've been promoting lately. It's free, and yeah, you can see the paths from up above and just plot them, because you wouldn't know it. I think there's multiple different routes up to this fell. Incidentally, it's called High Blind How. Claife Heights is the summit that we're going to. Claife Heights, a bit like Finsway Heights, is just an area of multiple summits, as in Claife Heights is, but High Blind How is the outlying Wainwright at 270 metres. So, like I said, we're just doing an out and back towards this one. Yep, so still on the track. There are a few deviations you can go off, but the path does look very boggy. So, personally, I'd just recommend staying to this road. Really, you could easily get a couple of cars up here, both directions. Just past the signpost there, pointing towards Far Sorry, which is the ferry port, which will take you over to Windermere. Might have to get that one day because not very often. Oh, look, a deer! A deer, Dave.
Oh yeah.
Up the side.
We've got a lizard.
Did I squash it? I need some content for this video because it's been quite dull so far. A lizard. Oh yeah. There we go.
Tickle its tail.
He'll snap the shed the tail. Yeah. He's happy enough anyway. Yeah. Anyway, a lizard and a deer. It's about as good as this walk's been, really. I'm not complaining, it's been nice, just not much to look at. Like I say, I'm not a fan of forests, really. Dave spent more time talking to that lizard than he has with me on this walk. Newt, I think it is. It must have come from this little pond here. And here we are, just tucked away here. Just branch off the path left here. This will take us up to High Blind How, Claife Heights. So just to make the walk a little bit more spicy, sick of tracks, I decided to go straight up the hill. But I've just noticed this tree here, which I've seen from the road. Someone looks like they've chainsawed halfway through it and given up. There's Dave. Dave's going to take the easy path round, I think. But I felled everything else. It's very bleak up here. Oh yeah, you can see Windermere now. There it is. Just a little bit. Aye. Probably shouldn't be next to this, close to this tree, because there's some stabby looking branches up there. Well, you can see, look, the chainsawed. I wonder why they've done that. This is more like it. A little bit of a dodgy path, but it's more fun. Don't ask me why I'm carrying this bit of wood, I just like the look of it. I'm not taking it home, but I'll use it as a seat on the summit. Probably. I'm nearly there now. Aye. Oh, aye. Not too bad now. A little bit of exercise, I need it. I'm putting weight on again. From Sunday it'll be salads. Aye. That's why I'm carrying this, just add a bit of weight to my walk. Should shed a few pounds. Gee! Ah, fucker! There's a bog here. Ah! That saved me, that bit of wood. I knew I was carrying it for a reason. Ah! Yeah, injury. That's why you stick to the path. Be like Dave, not like me. Oh, there's a trig. I was not expecting the trig. Well, after that extra bit of fun we've just had, before we reach our first outlying Wainwright of the day, of Claife Heights, High Blind How. Hello, Dave. Oh, done. It's not the high point though, the high point's these rocks here, so there we go. Oh aye, this isn't too bad. Better than the walk up. Oh, good lord. Windermere just really comes out at you. Lots of boats here. That must be the ferry port. Along there. Far Sorry. That's looking over to Wansfell, the Wainwright. And this will be down onto Finswaith Heights, just at the south of Windermere there. And after we've been to Latterbarrow, which we can't quite see because of these trees, we're going to be having a short adventure over to there, that little forest there, Grizedale Forest. And that is Carron Crag, Just a quick up and down for that one. So aye, tea time. Hi blind how? Cheers. Oh. Right, so we've just had a break there, a couple of cups of tea and a chill. Oh, but we're just heading down High Blind How now. We're just going to take the track to the 4 finger posts that we came up on. Nice and easy, and yeah, it's just we've done 3.5 miles to this point, about 3.5 mile back really, just over Latterbarrow, so we're kind of just walking back to the car park with a short detour to pick up that one. So yeah, very easy. And then we're going off down to Carron Crag, providing the Grizedale Forestry car park isn't full. It is a Saturday after all, so wouldn't be surprised, but I could do with getting that done today. Like I say, after this I think we've got 4 more days out of walking to finish these fells. 4 more big bloody drives and all. Right, that's us back to the crossroads, 4 finger post sign. Now we're gonna, so we came from that way there, Claife Heights in the distance. We're gonna be going right this way now, and it should cut off left at some point up to Latterbarrow. Nice and straightforward. Right, so self-explanatory, just walking through the forest track, but there is a left turn here, public footpath sign, you can't miss it. This will take us up to Latterbarrow. We're nearly there now. And it's just a short descent from the summit of that hill back down into Hawkshead. Little obstacle. Right, this isn't too bad, this forest actually. Just working away for it. Found a couple of fungus on a tree there, quite big. Don't know if they're edible. I won't risk it. Anyway, the can't be too far from top now. It's only, like say, a couple 100 metres high, this one. Right, we can breathe again out of the forest. Just coming onto the fell side now. Away. Right, 245 metres. Latterbarrow, 30 odd metres shorter than Claife Heights. It doesn't feel like it, it feels like we've gone up way more. Must have dropped quite a bit coming through that forest. Looking over to Windermere and a few fells. This is where we started actually. We've got Hawkshead just over here, down to Bowness. Little Grandsire, School Knot Fells, Brant Fell just over here. Yeah, so we've got quite a distance there, well, 3 miles or so north. I've never seen Ambleside from this view before. I don't suppose many folk will have. Let's see, coming up these outliers. Wonderful. But this is why the outliers are good. If you look at the big fells over here, 700 plus clag. We've got quite a perfect day down here now. It's all clagged in over Scorfells over here. Even the old man at 800 metres is clagged in, so looks like a layer of clag around 800. Right, that's just heading down Latterbarrow now, back to Hawkshead. So that's about it for this circular walk. Like I say, about 7 miles. We'll bring you back at Carron Crag. Right, welcome back to part 2 of this little Southern Outlying Fell medley. We've just drove 3 miles south from Hawkshead to the Grizedale Forestry Commission car park. Well signposted, you can't really get lost there. Dave's still with us, and we're just following the signs up to Carron Crag, just a single fell on this one. It's only like a 2 or 3 mile loop round, and we've even got coloured signposts to follow, so I don't think even we can get lost on this one. So the Grizedale, I've never known this was here, to be fair. I guess it's in the north where I'm from. We've got Windlatter and Dodwood, Windlatter more, so the Grizedale Forestry here has very similar facilities, i.e. Go Ape and things like that, mountain biking trails. So it's just a little bit of the South's Windlatter, I guess this is. But yeah, my first time here. So yeah, there's a lot of mountain bikers on this trail, so you've got to have your wits about you. It's kind of a gradual route up really, so I had a direct route plotted, but we'll take this to make life a bit easier today. Well, this is new. I've not seen anything like this on a walk before. I think it's the front end of a nuclear warhead, I think. Just stored here in Grizedale Forest. Hope it doesn't go off. Anyway, it seems like there's a diversionary path in place for Carron Crag at the moment. I'm not sure why that is. It is well signposted. So it's great and everything having a signposted route, but they never put the signs in bloody the right places. Always adds to the confusion. I mean, I've got routes plotted, so has Dave. It's taking us up here, but that diversion sign back down there saying go this way. It's like, why? Well, don't know. But yeah, these red markers, these are appearing every now and again. I guess it'll form some sort of a loop and back down onto that path there, but I don't know, I'm just nitpicking really. I'm in a grumpy mood today. Have been for the last week. There's strange stuff on this walk. We've got a nuclear warhead and, I don't know, the engines of a rocket of some sort. Dave just says these are art, and I'm not a very arty person, so I wouldn't know. But I guess they're just things without purpose. Just nice to look at. Just dump your art in the forest if you want. Anyway, back up on this path. Alright, so we nearly had a disaster there. I thought that's a shortcut up to the summit. So I started walking up there and noticing loads of mountain bike trails. So that's probably the mountain bike trail path. There's actually a sign at the top of there. So you're best off sticking to the path in this forest where it's telling you to go. Don't try and do any shortcuts, because like Windlatter there are some dedicated mountain bike trails. Now when I plotted this route on Route Plotter, all you see from is tracks, and it doesn't tell you if they're just mountain bike trails or not. So yeah, you're very kind of a little bit careful, a little bit wary. Don't want to get run over, because they'll be coming down at them hills at some speed. So yeah, just stick to these red cones and follow the path where it's telling you to go safely. There's a red sign up here, so that should mean Carron Crag. That's a Carron Crag trail, important. This trail is for walkers only, no bicycles, so yeah, we're okay on this one. There's a mountain bike trail just over there, so that's what I'm saying. If you walk on the wrong path, you you might get run over on a mountain. There you go. Don't say my channel isn't cultured. Look at that. Beautiful. Once again, I don't know what it's for. I'm not really arty, but I suppose it's nice. Just climb up. Up and down. Right, here we are on the summit of Carron Crag, the third Outlying Wainwright of the day. Probably the second of 2 busiest summits I've ever been on these Outlying Wainwrights. Had to queue for the summit, but it's fine. Latterbarrow on this one today. It is Saturday, so very beautiful day. Very little wind, so very comfortable walks, although, like I say, in a forest aren't my favourite, but this isn't too bad. Right, that's just heading down Carron Crag now, back into Grizedale, and I thought I'd better wrap up the adventure from here. It's just an obvious loop path following the red cones back into the Forestry Commission there. I just want to say thanks for coming, Dave. Appreciate it. So I just want to say thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you back out on the fells very, very soon. Peace.